Here she is. Oh, you were asleep. Now you want to, oh. Hi. Hi, you're a little close. I was talking to someone the other day, and her question to me was, why are we as a generation so focused on our careers? And basically what the conversation ended up being about was, why does our generation try to focus and depend so much of who we are and what our identity is on our careers? But it's really, really difficult to kind of figure out who you are and where you kind of fit into the world when you don't really have that much to identify yourself as or with or whatever. I don't have a career because I just don't have like a full-time 9-to-5 job of any kind, which is not necessarily what a career is, but that's how a career starts. You have to have experience in a field before you can kind of go outside those boundaries and kind of color outside the lines and define your own version of what a career is, and it's different for everybody. So I thought, when my friend and I were discussing this, what am I using right now to kind of say this is who I am and this is what I do? It's really, really difficult, and I realize that I'm so miserable lately, and honestly I am, I'll be honest about that. I'm so miserable because I don't have that kind of baseline to go off of yet. I am a writer, but I don't have like a niche. I don't have a specific thing that I really write about, like primarily. Not yet, not really, because really I kind of have only been writing consistently for different publications for like a few months. I can't make a career out of it because I don't have experience yet. It takes about probably like 6 months of the kind of writing that I'm doing to really kind of, to be able to make kind of a career out of it. I need a job in the meantime that I can use to support myself. So while I can say I'm a writer and I do a lot of writing related things, I don't use that as my identity. It's just something at the moment that I do. I am a student, but I am also not a traditional student. I don't actually go to classes. I don't interact with people that much because it's all distance education. I do it all online. So while I study, while I am pursuing a degree, I don't even really consider myself a graduate student that often. Like, here's what I do. And I don't know if this is like a normal thing or whatever, or even a good thing, or if it's a bad thing, or if I'm just a weirdo. Well, I know that I'm weird, but never mind. When I am upset about something personal, like today I'm very frustrated because I just feel like I'm doing all this work for nothing and it's getting really old and I'm aggravated and I'm tired and I'm broken. Stupid. It's stupid, that's what it is. I just would rather channel that energy somewhere else. And so instead of saying, oh, my life is horrible, which I don't say because it is absolutely not horrible, it is just rough and I'm getting through it. I can't stand people who complain about how horrible their lives are because oh my gosh, that's a completely another rant for a different time. This is not, I'm trying not to rant, but I am. I would rather say, I'm going to use my energy and how I'm feeling to motivate someone else to get through whatever they're going through. And so I write some motivational thing or I find a quote or something, and that is how I channel this energy into something positive. It's not about I'm frustrated because no one's paying attention to me. That's not it at all. I have been like the invisible person my entire life. I'm like way past being bothered by that. What bothers me is that it is very hard to figure out what other people want and what other people need and how you can insert yourself into their world and make them notice you. It's hard. I am so tired of all of this. I really am. That is my rant for the day. Quick update on my life! I finished writing my book, and this is very exciting because it means if I don't want to, I never have to look at it again. I also got to see KRISTIN Chenoweth live. She's my favorite person ever. Like, I have been a fan of hers for a very, very long time, and I had no idea that seeing someone perform live is such a different experience. Just to be in the audience and just your favorite person is like right there. The best thing ever. I'm really frustrated today, like I said, but that is still getting me through it. I'm just kind of like, you know what? Your life is not horrible, because even though you're getting nothing else for Christmas now, that was great. And I'm gonna write on that for a while. And yeah, so that's it. I don't have any other updates for you. After a job interview or 2 or 3, it takes a while for people to respond, however they're going to respond, so I have no updates for you in that department, unfortunately. That's all I have to say. So, BGFFA, hope everything's going okay, and I'll see you in a few months-ish. But until then, bye, love ya.